Hey there, my name is Gavin, and since the summer started, I've been sessioning my brains out on this terrain park. Training has been going wild. Now, all jokes aside though, I've been working to try to learn some new tricks, but the first thing I have to do is really understand how my backyard setup is working. I think that's something that I failed to account for while constructing it, is that there's a lot of fine tuning that I might have to do now that I know how to ski rails. Over this past season, I spent a lot of time, honing in my skills on how to do different like urban-on tricks and lip-on tricks and things like that. And this terrain park setup I have right now, while functional, has a lot that I could build upon. And that's something that I really had to focus on today's session. Okay, as we all know, the very first thing we're gonna have to do is a little speed test action. So I'm gonna be doing a little hoppy hop off that side thing. But after that, I mean, we are golden. Gonna be lit stick tricks today. Gonna be long. Rah. Like a lot of my sessions, the start was pretty lackluster, wasn't really landing too much, just kind of getting the feel of the rail back in. It had been like, I don't even know, a couple weeks before I had last used the setup, so it was going pretty good though. The speed was fine, I felt like I was sliding good. My bigger issue was getting from the elevation of the ramp back onto the rail. It's kind of tricky. Like, it doesn't really visually show the difficulty of it, but like the absorption in your knees for all that is kind of difficult. But once you get that in the bag, we started landing a lot more and started focusing a lot more. I really wanted to land a front 2-7 on my first day back. It's not a difficult trick by any means, but it's something that I felt like would be challenging enough where I could session it and then have something to actually progress towards. So we kept on just cooking on our setup. Ooh, good job splitting the rail there, buddy. Ah, shit, dude. So I landed the 270, wasn't too bad, only took me like 10 attempts, 20 attempts, I don't even know, something like that, but it was not too bad at all. I just had to lock in a little bit. The one thing I was noticing was that the ramp was not going fast enough, and that was something that I'd have to keep spraying down over and over again. But once I landed that, I was like, okay, you know what, I have two decisions to make. I can either end my session right now with a victory, or continue going and see what else I can land. And, as a smart man, I of course chose to continue going, and this is what happened next. Oh, yeah.
Watch this, Lise. You can actually pinpoint the second when his heart rips in half. And now. Oh.
Oh no. Now, where do I go from here? Do I give up? Do I go home? No, we get vengeance. We lock back in and we keep going. That's what we do. Okay, gang, let's hope that doesn't ever happen again. Yeah, okay, that hurt. I'm not even gonna lie to myself. That sucked. Okay, we're locking back in though. I'm so back. We're so back already. We are so back. Look at that happen. That was a fake. That was a fraud. Man, that sucked. I promised myself I would end this session with one more cool trick, and I didn't know what that was going to be yet, but at this very moment, what's going through my head, I'm a little bit scared. I'm worried about splitting the rail again. What if I catch my edge 100 more times and I don't land anything cool ever again? But you can't let these thoughts get in your head. You gotta persevere. You gotta really believe in yourself in moments like this. Because if you don't, you'll never know what you can actually achieve. That's what I like to think. I climb right up this ladder. I lock in. I put my skis on. I'm really believing in myself more than ever right now. So let's see what we are cooking up. Rah! We're we're so back, baby. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm calling it a day. That was the end on a win, you know? Jeez. Look at that. Landed back 270. I might be the GOAT of skiing. Now, the reason I show you guys all this is just to explain how much time and just effort goes into a lot of things people do. I don't think a lot of the time we realize that skills take a really long time to learn, whether this be piano back there or skiing or really anything you do. I do a lot of calisthenics stuff too. It just takes time to be able to do, and that's absolutely okay. A lot of the time, you're never going to see all of the fails somebody has, and if you do, they are an amazing content creator, and you should totally watch them. Wink, wink. Oh, wait, wink. I don't know how to wink. That's crazy. Anyway, that's really all I got for today. I did some more skiing on it today, and one of my big issues I was finding, too, is that like, again, if it's above about 80 degrees, that water on the ramp just does not stay there. And the entire session, I'm just like bottoming out my brains, and it just doesn't work. Anyway, new and upcoming projects. I am trying to find a really big PVC pipe, like something like chunky, like bigger than my head kind of thing. Like, I got a big head, but like big PVC pipe. So if any of you guys have any legal methods to finding a PVC pipe that I could use for my ski setup, that would be fantastic. Put them in the comments below, because I have been looking everywhere and I can't find it, you know? I didn't realize this was like such a complicated thing, but like finding giant pieces of like metal tubes or PVC pipes, very difficult to do legally. Again, very keyword legally. I saw this tutorial online and this guy's like, hey, you know, what you should do is just like go to a construction site nearby your house and just like steal one of the PVC pipes. And like, that's crazy. That is a crazy thing to do. And that might be what we have to resort to. But I hope not. I'm willing to pay money for it. You know, I just need to figure out how to get my hands on something like that. Because cheapest thing I'm seeing is like $400. And that's a lot of money in my book. Anyway, I hope to be posting some more fails soon, and successes, of course. You know, we're always trying to lock in. My goal is to land a K-Fed on that backyard setup, because K-Fed on actual rails, golden. We are locked in. But on that thing, it is just too slow and too small, and I'm not talented enough yet. So just keep up, you know, watching the series. You guys are awesome. Your support's been fantastic. And I really hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. As always, leave a comment down below if you want to see anything. I'm willing to do a lot. So, yeah, have a phenomenal rest of your day, guys. And I hope you are all doing great. The second you start to lean back at all your momentum balance is just like, up in the air.